right. Good morning. Good early morning, guys. What's happening? Get up. Time to get up. Yeah, we early today. We got 4:21 Eastern. Whoops. So ready to rock and roll. Closing day today. So gonna drive down to Southern Maine and sign some paperwork and take ownership of our house up here in Sherman, Maine. Sherman, Maine. And then the remodel begins. So exciting stuff for us today. We're pretty pumped to be able to close on it, and inside of about I don't know 10 weeks or so of moving up here, we identified a property that we wanted to make a run at. Made a run at it and got it. So it wasn't pretty, but we got through it. And we didn't like to wait around. When you decide you're going to buy something, you should be able to close like the next week, right? None of this 4 or 5 weeks stuff. So anyway, the waiting's the hardest part, right? Wait, Tom Petty, I think, said that, something like that. Anyway, yeah, so we're doing it early today. So far, nobody's on here, which means all of you will be watching this on the rewind, unless somebody jumps on, and then we'll find out who else gets up really early. So if you haven't watched this before or tuned in, I call it Live 365, and it is a way that I share personal development and business development insights from my own experience in life and business over the past, I don't know, 30 something years, and mostly share a lot of the things that I've screwed up and had to fix or pay to fix. So I don't do it from a high horse. I do it from hey, maybe try this instead of that, because this is how that went for me. So anyway, looks like we got one person on here, but throw a comment in if you care to, and let me know how you guys are doing on a scale of 1 to 10. Again, if you're watching it on the rewind or replay, just hit, just comment RP or something like that. And always, as always, if it lands with you, share it out. Okay. So we've been talking about 10 days to close the accountability gap. Okay. Standards over goals today. And one of my coaches that I now just follow, but have worked with in the past, Ben Newman, often says standard over feelings. So that's kind of along in the same family, I guess. But goals don't change your life, guys. Standards do. Okay. Because goals are something that you hope to hit. Standards are something you refuse to fall below. Okay. Everybody talks about goals, right? Set goals, hit goals, crush goals. And I'm not saying that goals are bad, but here's the problem. Goals without standards don't get executed. They just don't. Okay. A goal says, hey, I want to hit $1 million in revenue, right? A standard says, I follow up with every lead within 24 hours. No exceptions. Okay, that's a standard. A goal says, I want to get in shape, or I'm going to try to get in shape. The standard says I train 4 days a week, period. And I'll take that even a step further, because in Atomic Habits today, it was talking about, what's his name? James Clear was talking about implementation intention, and not just saying, I'm going to work out 4 times a week. Take it even a step further. I'm going to work out at Planet Fitness in Windham, Maine at 7 a.m. on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Whatever. That's whatever it is. Just get more specific, a little specificity. Okay. See the difference? I'm going to try to get in shape versus I'm going to this place at this time and do exactly this many times. Okay. Anyway, ties back to the accountability gap pretty well, because this is where people get stuck. Like, they set goals, they get excited, but they never design like the standards required to get there. So what happens? Well, inconsistent action, missed opportunities, frustration, and then, letting go of the goal. Okay. So you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your standards. We've said that 1,000 times on here. If your standards are low, your results are going to match. Okay. I mean, what are your standards for your business? Like following up with leads or showing up to jobs or communicating with clients, tracking your numbers, even. Okay. Or are those things just kind of optional? Like they sound okay. I remember I used to hear that a lot and be like, well, yeah, but I don't really need to track because I'm in good shape, right? Had I tracked better way back when, probably would have done better. Okay. Did okay, but probably could have done better if I tracked more. Okay. And there were times when I said, okay, I'm gonna raise my standards. No more just talking about what I wanted. Okay. But deciding like I was no longer willing to tolerate these things from myself. That's when things started to change. And even recently, after going out to personal mastery and leadership event with Phil Kornichuk, there's some things I'm now not tolerating from myself and others, but mostly from myself. Okay. So here's what I want you guys to do. Just pick one area of your life. I don't care if it's your business or personal, or whether it's relationships or diet or exercise or you know follow-up program, whatever. Okay. Just define one non-negotiable standard. Just one. That things that you're no longer going to accept. Okay. Not like I'll try. Not I'll do my best. Okay. This is what I do now. Take it a step further. This is who I am now. Can't remember what book I read it in. I think it was Gap of the Gain or the Atomic Habits. I think it was Atomic Habits. Um, a reformed smoker. Somebody offers them a cigarette. Well, no, I'm trying to quit. Versus I don't smoke. Okay. That's your identity. So take this on as your identity. Okay. Some of you guys don't have a goal problem. You just got a standard problem. That's all. Just tie a standard to that goal. Just one little tweak today. Okay. Something simple. All right. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about the cost of inaction because not doing the work is costing you more than you think. Okay. We don't get these weeks back, guys. The days and the weeks and the months roll by and you put stuff off, you kick the ball down the road, and all of a sudden somebody pops online and says, hey, it's coming to the end of Q2. And you're like, wow, man, holy crap. What have I done the first half of the year? Okay. So don't let that happen. All right. Goals inspire you. Right. Standards define you. Right. So raise your standards. Boom. That's it. Mic drop. I'm out of here. No. Hey, I would be remiss if I didn't remind you about our Edge Live community, right? If you don't want to hear me pitch that, you can take off now. Or if you're wondering, hey, what's this about? Stick around, okay? If you're listening and you're realizing, hey, I've set a lot of goals, but you haven't really locked in your standards, that's exactly what we work on inside the Edge Live. See how this works, guys? I mean, every day I'm talking about something that we work on at a deeper level inside the community, okay? We're not just talking about what you want, okay? We're defining how you operate, what you tolerate, and what you don't, okay? Both from everybody and yourself, okay? Because once your standards go up, everything follows. Everything else follows with it. If you're ready to stop negotiating with yourself and start operating at a higher level, just join us inside the Edge Live. Is it free? Nope. Nope. Is it the best value in the personal and business development space right now? I believe so. Zach Clark gets the Early Bird Catches the Worm award this morning. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. 4:30, up and kicking butt. Love to see it. Yeah, guys, if you're watching on the rewind, just pop a fist pump in, share it out if you don't mind. And, pretty easy to give me a Google review. Just search Summit Coaching and Consulting on Google. We got like 21 reviews now, which is pretty cool. Appreciate you guys that have done that. You guys that share it out all the time, every week or every day. I appreciate that as well. And again, if you don't want my mug on your Facebook page or whatever, just send it to somebody in a DM that you think might need to hear it. Okay. So I appreciate you guys. I am loading up the hounds and heading south. Okay. Doing great. About to head to the gym. I'm doing great too, Zach. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're closing on the house today, so it's an exciting day for Wendy and I, and really kind of cool because we really want to create something that's our own together, and we're going to have plenty of opportunity to do that with the remodel. So tear it into a couple of bedrooms and bathrooms and that kind of stuff, and creating a pile of debris. And we got a dumpster being delivered today, so we're jumping all over it. So got some friends coming up in a couple of weeks to give us a hand. We got to move out some furniture that people left behind and that kind of thing. So no shortage of things to do. We got a great view out the back of Mount Katahdin, or Katahdin, as they say. And yeah, it checked all the boxes for us, and we feel super fortunate to find something here on North Street in Sherman, Maine. So they got a little bandstand down in the center of town. That's pretty cool. So they serve hot dogs and this. I don't know, right by the church. So yeah, I don't know, population of about 800 or so. We're moving up from the township or town that we're in, which is called Benedictine. There's 250 people here. I've only met a half a dozen of them. So anyway, we're moving on up. It's going to be fun. So we got a lot to do. We got a lot of fencing to take down. They had a dog kennel type of operation there out front. So I'm going to drop a bulldozer blade on that, so to speak, and tear that apart and but salvage some of it for a shed. And so we had all kinds of projects. So, and Wendy and I have traveled together and done all kinds of things in the last 3 years, but I think this one's going to really test us. So anyway, guys, have a great day. Zach, have a great workout. You guys that are kicking off the day listening to this on the rewind, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I hope you have a tremendous day. I probably will go early tomorrow morning as well, because we got a couple of things to take care of on the early side. It'll be early, but not quite as early. All right, guys, love you all. Have a great day. Reach out to someone you haven't talked with for a while, or ask who needs more from you. All right, we'll see you tomorrow, same time, same station. Dean Swanson. Sounds like we're going to be busy. Yes, we are. What are you doing out of bed, Dean? Get to bed. Get back to bed. All right, man. Good to see you. Appreciate you guys. Talk to you real soon. Take care. Have a great day.